Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they're leading back to tackle the completion. Good work by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver.
These are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to throw. It's back. Throws to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Joseph. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Canes will line up to punt it away. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run at the moment.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up with the 31. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Second down after that completion. QB decides to keep it here. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
To the air, it's back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showed some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that in...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's going to take off here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Snags a quick throw. And the defense screams not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The shotgun running play call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun, looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return goes out of that.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Looking to throw it on first down. Pump over the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The defense is coming after him. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The sure hands. It's Frazier. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. We talk strategy.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Catch made on the left side. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the run, it's Fletcher. That'll first down out of the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And first down, they go right back to him. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding some room. Tremendous toughness here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Now they call a run.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Scanning the field. It's back. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Touchdown, Miami. To put them on top now. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, that's 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. He really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The pocket breaking down. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Caught by the receiver. And tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense while we have a chance. Here you go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Using his legs, it's Fletcher. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He's got it with ease from 56 yards away. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pass rush closing in. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. So lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Dogs will line up to punt it away. This is away. A very good kick high and toward the sideline. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. He hands it off from the gun.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not going over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Who makes the grab. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good from 56 yards.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Short pass finds the tight end. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game, but if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Continues to fight for yards. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. In the red area, it's McCray. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Georgia. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack, but he punish him up. Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Looks for the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.